Welcome to Real Talk Columbus, discussing today's market trends and answering your questions. Today I'm going to debunk two common myths of home buyers. But before we get into that, I want to discuss interest rates because they're actually at a 12-month low right now. This is great news for not only home buyers, but for home sellers as well. So in February, we're looking at an average rate around 4.375. Now, back in November, it was closer to about 4.94, 4.95. So if we do some math, what we find out is that a buyer who is qualified to purchase a home for $200,000 in November would actually now be able to afford a $214,000 home with about the same payment. So if you're buying a home, that means that you can either save money or you can afford a little bit larger home right now than you could have just a couple of months back. If you're selling your home, that means that there's more people who could buy your home today than could have afforded to buy it in November. So great news for both buyers and sellers as we enter the spring market. Now, want to get into the two myths I was going to discuss and debunk. Myth number one was actually 49% of renters believe you need a 20% down payment to buy a home. And that's actually not true. Yes, if you have a 20% down payment, that's great, but you don't need that. In fact, you can buy a home for as little as 3% down in a conventional loan product, depending on the lender and your qualifications as a buyer. So my suggestion to you is find out what exactly you really need before you immediately decide you're not ready to buy. The second thing I wanted to show you was that most renters, well, 24% of renters believe that you need a credit score of above 750 to purchase a property. And that's just simply not true. You can take a look at the information here, and that over 50% of people who purchased a property had a credit score of below 749. So again, bottom line is, don't assume something about your qualifications as a buyer. Talk to a lender, talk to a professional, and let's help you find out what kind of programs are out there that could help you purchase a property. Before I finish the video, I just want to leave you with this little piece of information.